Hello, guys, and welcome to the first annual MainStage tournament here, hosted by us here at UNA. And I will be one of your casters today. My name is Thimble, or Jaden, as you can see, probably right below me. And the person, I believe he's to my right. I don't know, but the person that will be casting alongside me today will be Tiger or Zane. Zane, it's good to see you as always, my man.
Going on, sir? We just last time we cast together was a League of Legends match, so
Yeah,
excited for
and
today.
I'm just going to go ahead and give any clarification right now. That is the only League of Legends game that both of us have ever casted. If we have some very interesting opinions, please don't judge us. We are like bronze players. But anywho, going into this, our first and only game for the day today, we do have UNA, so the home side team, the team that I will be rooting for most definitely. Will be going off against Bama today, so a pretty hard fought challenge for the side of UNA. But I think we will just have to wait and see how the pick bans go and how the actual game plays out for us to find anything out.
Yeah, and the ranks today, I've been looking at these players, and it seems like Bama definitely has the ELO advantage. But I think that UNA I think they're coming out here just to have a bunch of fun, and tonight should be pretty fun to watch. So I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I like you said, I do think that the Elo, of course, is definitely in for the side of UA. But there is one thing for the side of UNA that I will say that UNA does have that UA does not, and that is Mr. Gintrovert in the bot lane.
That is Mr. Dill, the Dill factor, the Dill
That
pickle.
that is Mr. Gintrovert Dill Pickle Cutie, super cutie Dill in the bot lane playing ADC, and of course, call me senpai, or I believe his name is no, it's not Chris. I can't remember
Arthur.
his name. No, Arthur's playing jungle, but we do have Call Me Senpai in the bottom lane for his support. As we do go into the ban phases, we do see that UA's first ban pick will be onto the Tryndamere, so it looks like a top lane ban going in for Christopher or Mr. Big Thump. In the top lane, we do see a little bit of time will be going in for this ban. That does kind of suck because, Tryndamere is a very good solo pusher in the top lane, able to just kind of solo farm through the entire game and just get fed. But they do pick two really good picks for the side of UNA as they do ban the Master Yi. That's a very big pick for Arthur. I know that Arthur or Vi plays Arthur quite a bit. We do see the Ivern ban coming out for the side of UNA, and the Jin ban will be going in for UA, as well as a Heimerdiek.
Oh no. I can't wait for it.
I can't either, if I'm gonna be honest.
The last two are gonna be golden, I bet.
But what do you think about these picks so far? We do see that UA is going to be going for a Graves. I believe that that's going to probably be a Graves jungle. If I'm being blunt and honest, is the only place that I ever know of a Graves ever being played for my love and Elo. But I do think that he could be played mid. I believe. I don't know, but I'm going to assume it's a Graves jungle until proven nilts-wise.
The last time I saw Graves in game, he went like 18-2, so I'm pretty scared myself.
Yeah.
The Gwen and LeBlanc, I guess Gwen would probably be going to the top lane. Graves is going to be in the jungle, and LeBlanc's going to sit mid. And on UNA's side, it's Victor, Jax, and Sejuani. Victor being in the mid lane, I'm assuming, with Jax top and Sejuani jung.
It is possible indeed. We do see, I do see that both teams, if that is true, they did decide to go for their three priority picks for that top side of the map, getting both mid, jungle, and top lane all on those. So I believe that all that's left is ADC and support, unless we do see just like an outlandish pick coming out. We do see the two bans for the side of UA will be onto Morgana and Senna. So two supportish characters. Senna could be played ADC, but I do see Senna played a lot more in support. But we do see the Pantheon pick coming up from Gintrovert, and we do see that Jinx and Renata will be picked for the side of UA. Renata, a brand new champion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be kind of blunt and honest. Overpowered.
The kit that Renata has is insane, and I can't wait to see some higher elo gameplay of her.
Yeah, for sure. So going in, Call Me Senpai will pick the Darius, so it looks like it's gonna be.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. Here's my assumptions for the UNA roster. You ready? I'm thinking Darius top.
Okay.
I'm thinking Victor mid. And then I think Sejuani support. Wait. Hold on. They don't have an ADC. Oh, wait, is Victor ADC?
I think Dill's playing Pantheon.
There's no
Maybe.
shot. There's no shot, right?
I think there may be a shot at Dill playing Pantheon. Oh man, I think they're coming out here memeing today.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know. Pantheon Darius bot lane?
I don't even know how to cast that.
Yeah, well, I guess we will figure it out here in the next 3 minutes, as we will be on a 3-minute delay waiting for the match to start. I will say that composition-wise, I do think that UA has more of a, overall actual composition.
Yeah.
But, who knows? Maybe this is something in UNA's back pocket, they've been holding on to. I know that they've been playing quite a lot together in practices and in their leagues that they've been playing in. Haven't followed UA all that well, but maybe this is just something in their back pocket, they've been waiting for. They're ready to pull it out, and they're ready to just show it on this big screen,
Yeah, hypothetically, if you take someone that's very comfortable with the game and you put them in an uncomfortable situation, you're kind of just rolling the dice. You never know if Pantheon and Darius just might throw that bot lane off, and if they can secure like 2 kills early game, I hate to say it, but the Pantheon Darius would win the lane, and that would be insane to watch.
There is one thing that they are going to have to watch out for, because Squid, the player that is playing Jinx on for the side of UA, Jinx will have that range against them, as well as Renata. Pantheon and Darius have no range. They're both melee oriented characters, but I believe if Pantheon and Darius are able to just get in their face, they might actually be able to do something, but we don't know until we get to see it. And like I said, Renata is just kind of, in my opinion, a little busted. I might be biased, I don't know, but the ultimate is quite a lot to deal with, especially in that bot lane, and the W by itself being able to revive or being able to res on death, and also like completely res after getting a pick while in that state is just insane to me. But I guess we will just see once we get into the game.
And if it seems like Arthur is playing Jax, that couldn't be a Jax jungle, right?
No, that's definitely a Jax jungle. So
I
think listen, like I said, we don't know a lot about League of Legends, but I guess that they picked their places where they're going to be. So I guess it's Victor top, Jax jungle, Sejuani mid, Pantheon, and Darius in the bot lane for the side of UNA. This is going to be, I watched a lot of WWE growing up, and to quote, I can't even remember his name, but to quote one of those casters from WWE, this is going to be a slobber knocker.
It's going to be a SmackDown tonight.
I guess so.
Approaching 40 seconds now on the spectator delay. I'm imagining if I'm UA, you're telling your players just stay focused and keep working at it, because I don't think that the Pantheon Darius, in all honesty, will throw this Jinx Renata off balance. But they have to make sure in these first couple minutes of the game that they cannot give them any ground just because they had an off pick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that the Jinx will be able to poke down the Pantheon and Darius whenever they go in for, to get any type of CS. I don't think that the Pantheon will have that great of a time trying to CS against a Jinx, but I guess we'll see. Speaking of which, the middle lane is also something very interesting to me. We do see that Pie Crusader will be on the LeBlanc, and we do see that Gex Rattler Babe, or Rex Battler Gabe, sorry, will be playing the Sejuani in mid. Being honest, I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't either, man. Sejuani mid. I don't even know how that's going to work at all. But hey, we're here.
Yep, we are here. We are starting off with this first match on for main stage, and while we're, I guess, waiting for this match to get started as we're waiting into the load, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody here at UNA that's been a big part of this, to actually allow this to happen, and also just all these colleges that are participating in this tournament. We couldn't do this without you guys, and even though, if we do have a Darius and Pantheon in the bot lane, at least we get to come out all together and have fun for the sake of the tournament, and just overall have fun, and hopefully one of these colleges for each of these games will be able to run away with some prize money.
Yeah, and I feel like with us having three games for the main stage allows colleges to show their overall skill, because some colleges are better at other games than other colleges would be. Like for instance, here in League, I know that Auburn and Alabama, and I think is UAH around the same tier of skill. but other colleges like us and UAB and the Jags and all, they might be better at Rocket League or CS:GO or whatever it may be. So I always love events that host multiple tournaments for schools to allow their rosters to shine.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard me laughing there or not, but I just noticed that the Pantheon Darius bot lane is also going double ignite.
Oh no.
There is no heal in the bot lane or no heal at all for the side of UNA. We do see 3 ignites coming out from Rex Battler, from Gingervert, and from Call Me Senpai. We do have a TP in the top lane from both Youngster Joey and from Mr. Big Thump himself. But yeah, I don't know. I think that they've got something up their sleeve. There's no way, right? There's like absolutely no way that they're trolling this hard.
They may have some kind of strat at the very beginning of the game, and that would be freaking awesome if they did.
If I was running that composition, what I would be doing is I would just, just flash. I just flash straight onto him and just play off flash. I just flash cooldown, just wait, sit under tower. That's all you can really do. Oh, I don't know, but I guess we will see once we get into this game. But while we're still waiting here, I want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors here for us here at UNA. I want to give a big shout out to FTW Game Store here locally in Florence. If you guys are here in the local Shoals area and you guys are interested in any tabletop games, or even something like Super Smash Brothers, they host tournaments there at FTW. Big shout outs to them. We couldn't do this without you guys. As well as Maples Rugs, located out in Scottsboro. You guys are a big help, and we couldn't do it without you. Big shout outs to the Wesley Foundation, Still Serious, for being an affiliate partner with us. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we appreciate you guys for the continued support. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties trying to actually get into the game to spectate.
Looks like we got in. Think we are in. Awesome. I'm curious to see how UNA with this composition, how they're gonna. Looks like they're all 5 gonna be going to the bot lane.
Oh no.
They do this quite often, though. They do not care. They're going for the early invade. We do see, looking at the bottom of the map, we do see that Renata and Jinx are already at that bot tower, or at that bot side tower, pushing up into bush. So it doesn't look like
UNA sees them, it'll be over. You can get 2 picks right here if you have all 5 in the bot lane like this.
But you notice that the Gwen and the Graves are both up in the top lane. They're not going to find anything right now, and they're going to have to back out. The Gwen is backing, so she might be going for a bot side jungle camp instead. But I do not know. No, she's going to go back top lane. But I like it. I like it. They threw it out there all on the table, man. They all 5 went to that bottom lane. They were ready for the fight, and they weren't there for it.
Still can't wait to see the Sejuani mid.
Yeah.
That'll be the character to watch.
This bot lane needs to be careful. The Renata and the Jinx are already inside of their of the bush on their side. So once they go into this bot lane, they need to be careful of an early push, because if not, this could be the first 2 kills of the game within the first 3 minutes. Looks like they're going to be playing it safe, going in through try. They're going to go in through tower, and they're just going to wait it out. They do not know that they're in that bush, though. They need to be careful. There it is, going in for the engage. They do. The Renata will get the root off about.
And the ignite.
And the ignite, yes, about half of the health will be going out for Gingervert on that Pantheon.
Dill can't help but taunt after that. He can't help but just watch half his health bar disappear. And they have a ward in that bush. There's no safe spot for these players.
There are no safe spots, indeed. They do pop red trinket. They are going to take that, take out the ward in the bush, just making sure they don't have any priority, just not giving them any ground to move. Call Me Senpai will get hit by the Jinx. No. We'll get hit by the Jinxie. Doesn't look like this will be anything good at this bot lane. The first pick will go over for the side of UA, though. We do see Sejuani is going to go in on the LeBlanc Ignite. Will be popped out, but I don't think this would be good.
No.
As it's before 3 minutes even starts, it's an early 2-0 lead for the side of UA. We do have a pick going in for the mid lane onto LeBlanc. Onto the Sejuani, and the Jinx will get the pick onto the Darius, the bot lane.
I mean, it is Graves top lane. I haven't seen Graves being played top much, but I haven't been playing past couple months, so I'm sure it's been patched to where he could play
And
top lane.
I mean, and just look at it. The scuttle hasn't even spawned yet, and they're already getting plates in the bot lane.
Oh, that's insane. But these are mastered level players, and so I would, you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from them to be able to efficiently play in CS, to be able to push on tower this quick.
Yeah, and they're keeping that constant pressure. You know, we do see a little scuffle in the mid lane. Two level difference on for this the advantage side for Pie Crusader on the LeBlanc. I don't think anything will come out of it though, as I think Gex Rattler Babe will be able to get out. Yes, he does. They continue to see CS along, but everybody goes straight back in. Oh, I don't know if this is a good play, Gabe. Uh-oh, Gabe.
Oh, with the stun, but the jungler's coming in. I think Gabe maybe did it with the
flash.
With the flash, he's out.
Faker.
Look at the moves.
Oh man. Gwyn will be staying in that mid lane, keeping the constant pressure. Probably going to push up to allow for this mid laner to be able to start getting tower pressure. And as we do see, the Sejuani is low. Jax is going to push from top side, going into bot, looking like he's going to be going to his wolves. Oh man. So, one thing that I will say is that UA, actually, hold on, I better stop speaking right now while I can. Heal will be going out for the side of UA. That was a good collapse going in from Gintrovert onto the root, onto the Renata, but not able to get the pick off.
What were you saying earlier before?
Oh, I was going to say, well, it's been double the amount of time so far, and UNA still has not given another pick off. So that is a positive. That is a positive for the side of UNA. But, only time will tell, I guess. Gex Rattler needs to be able to get out of this. He's going to get ruined. He's going to get picked there, and that's 2 kills for the side of LeBlanc. LeBlanc's one of those characters in this game, you know, that if they get ahead, they get the picks they need, they're just going to be unstoppable. That AP assassin, that LeBlanc is, I don't know, already at level 5. Just oh man.
And the CS difference right now is, I mean, insane. Yeah, I think. Let's see, every single lane except the top lane is being doubled in CS. So it's not looking good on the side of UNA. You know, like I said at the very beginning, I think we're here for the memes right now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to give, you know, credit where credit's due to Christopher, to Mr. Big Thump. You know, he is the only range on their team. So maybe that is why he's able to, you know, safely farm the CS, you know, being able to keep up with them. I mean, because if you look at it with this mid lane and this bot lane, I don't think they've even hit 20 CS yet, but we still have plenty of game left, hopefully, to be able to see something. We'll see Graves will hit 6. We'll be able to go in. We do see that the Jax will go in onto the Graves. The Graves will have to flash out, though. No picks will be going on for the bot lane. That's a really good play coming in from Arthur, being able to make sure that he was able to keep his top lane alive, making sure that it's still as even as possible in that top lane.
There's so many minions under that tower right now, and if Dill can't get any of the CS, he'll be losing so much valuable gold that he'll need to even try to stay in this game.
I mean, yeah, if you look at this tower, it's 6.5 minutes, and this is the 3rd plating already, possibly. It's super close, but almost 3 platings off of that bot lane tower already. Like I mentioned, I think it's just the ability for this Jinx and this Renata to be able to poke down this Pantheon Darius in this bot lane. They're just not able to move anywhere besides under their tower.
Dragon going down already, 7 minutes into UA. Looking at some of the map here, I'm not seeing a lot of ward placement either. Oh, Gabe was so close.
He was able to pop the ult off, getting the stun and almost getting the pick. We do see that the Graves will take the blue buff from the Jackson. Looks like he's probably gonna get the pick off of it too. Yeah. the little bee. What are you doing, Dill?
What's he still doing?
Oh man, it's already about a 4K gold difference for the side of UA, having about a 4K gold advantage on them as they just continue to just push and push and push this bot lane. Only one plating left for this bot lane tower. That is such a huge gold difference for the side of UA. And we do see that Kami Senpai will go down. We do see the Renata R will go off. I don't think it got anything though. Even if it did, they weren't able to follow up. And I do think that this bot lane tower will be the first tower to go in this game.
Oh no. Oh no. I think they may be. Nah, with Renata coming up, it's over.
Yeah.
And the Jinx.
Gwyn there will be able to get the double kill off onto the Sejuani and onto the Jax. So looking at the looking at this right now, it's an 8-0 8-0 difference right now on the scoreline. But I mean, League of Legends ain't really about KDA if I'm being honest. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It all really just depends on who can get to the enemy's nexus first, you know. So I'm just gonna be honest. I think UNA's still kind of in it.
Hey, they added objective bounties for a reason. It's to let teams get back in. If UNA can just get a couple towers and maybe a dragon, maybe we'll have a game in our hands.
I agree, but they do need to be careful. This gold difference is still huge. This is about a 6k gold difference now, 2k going up from those 2 kills. We do see that the plating will go off in the mid lane. That's 2 towers gone, or 2 platings gone, excuse me, in this mid lane tower. This LeBlanc is still continuing to keep this advantage in the mid lane. This bot lane is still continuing to keep this advantage. I think the only place really that they don't have like a full-fledged advantage in is in this top lane. Oh man, this Renata's ballsy. But the Jinx is there. She's able to stay. They're going to be able to push up off of this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think if they just continue to walk, they're probably just going to get the Darius and maybe the Pantheon if the Pantheon steps up here.
Yeah, the way that the Darius path there, he just kind of trapped himself there. We do see the LeBlanc will come in. Good flash. Gintrovert will be able to get out with like 1 HP and a dream of 30 HP.
That's that deal factor. They don't have deal.
They don't have deal. That is for sure. Bot lane tower will be going off. Like I said, that is the first tower of the game. First dragon, first everything is going in for the side of UA. Looking really, really good for the side of UA. UNA needing to pick up this pace, trying to find something to allow them to be able to get back into this game. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What a play. LeBlanc was able to get out right there perfectly. No, Darius, run! No, he can't run. He can't run. 2 in the mid lane. We do see that Victor will be alone in this top lane, pushing down. Never mind, going to stay in solo shell. Almost getting the pick right there onto the Jinx. Not able to. Call me Senpai super low. Getting the double kill right there for the Jinx. This Arthur needs to be careful here. Do not get the triple kill. No! Oh, wait. Hold on. Yes, let's go! The first pick for UNA! Let's go!
Oh my lord, look how much damage that Q did from Quinn.
We do see Graves is going to be pathing back up the top lane. Looks like Mr. Big Thump is in a bad spot. Might be able to fight this out. Don't know. They are kind of even. Still haven't seen the CS line between the two, of course. Graves just pumping out so much damage right now. Not able to do a lot. Flash will be coming out from this Victor. And it looks like, even though he's able to get him down past half HP, the Graves in the end will be able to get the pick onto the Victor.
And we see in the chat that Dill is calling for a knife fight mid. I wonder if anybody on UA's side is going to take him up on that opportunity.
I doubt they will with how much of... I mean, if I were them, I'd probably take it with how much of an advantage they have. But that's just me. 10k gold difference right now, 13-1. All these objectives are on for the side of UA. We do see the 2, 3, 4 people from the side of UA will be going in onto this Gwyn. Will they be able to get the pick? They will. We do see the Jax will get the pick onto the Gwyn. That's 2 picks now for Jax. We do see TP will be going into this top side, trying to stop them from taking this tower. We do see he will take a tower shot from it. LeBlanc will be able to get out from the Jax's assault. Not being able to get anything off there. We do see a little bit of a fight here and there between all these people, but nothing really going off. We see that looking at the map in the bottom right hand corner, both top laners will be backing, probably getting some items that they need. But yeah.
And they're kind of just giving away this mid tower for free, but it's, I mean, you really can't step up if you're Pantheon and Darius. You'll just get killed in the tower. So I think UA could honestly just sit here and, you know, click forward and continue on towards the inhib if they really wanted to.
I mean, if you saw that stat line right there, I believe it was like 110 CS for the jungler, 115 CS for the jungler, and 40 for Jax. It's just, oh my god, what a big Renata R. Gintrovert.
Oh no, the Jinx ult hit Arthur. Another kill going off.
We did see that Gentrovert did get the early pick onto the Renata. They're getting one. The double kill will be going as for LeBlanc though, and I do think this is still one-sided for UA as they will get all 5 down for the side of UNA as they take out this mid tower, or not, excuse me, not mid tower, mid inhibitor. They will be getting super minions now, and this mid lane is almost just nothing but Crumble Nash. They continue this assault. We do see the Darius will be going in, so is the Jax. 3v2. LeBlanc will get a pick there, and so is the Jinx. Uh-oh. Pantheon, no.
Oh, poor Dill.
Get out of there, Gabe. Well, they had 4 up, and now they're 4 down again.
Now Big Thump is the only person that can hold this line.
Listen, he is called Big Thump for a reason. Big brick wall right here.
Oh, Senpai going in and...
And he's gone.
Dead.
Flash
forward. No kill. This is a massacre. Just end it. Just end it, please.
They don't have minions. They have 2 minions. Well, they had 5 up and now they're 5 down. They're waiting for these super minions. They're waiting for this minions in these mid lane to be able to push up, finally start getting this tower damage, and they're just gonna end this game before 15 minutes.
I want to say I've never seen a League of Legends game be done this fast, but
Well,
I could be wrong.
Well, now you have. Oh. We do see that the fight will be going off. That is something though. UA is pretty low. We do see that the Victor will get the pick off into the Gwen. Sejuani will get the pick on the Renata, but I don't think it'll be enough. They just keep going in and just keep dying, keep giving them more kills. It is a 32-5 stat line at 15 minutes as they get this final tower before they get to this Nexus. Finally getting the damage off to the Nexus. We do see the Pantheon going in for a final push. Let's go, Dill! Let's go, Dill! Oh, let's go! The Spear of the Gods. They are able to stop this push, but they have no towers for their Nexus. They have no towers in mid. They're down an inhibitor. This mid lane is just going to continue to push. They're going to have to stay. They're going to have to turtle. They're going to have to try to do something to get these minions off of this. You look at this Darius right now. He's just losing health consistently because of this and the minions around him, just not able to do anything.
It seems like UA's got the right idea with just running it down mid.
You see, hold on, look at the jungler. He in the dragon pit. Uh-oh. We might be able to get a dragon. Uh-oh, hold on, wait, that wind's there. She's lurking. She's there. Uh-oh.
No way.
Oh, yes! We got it! Smite diff. Well, we can say one thing. We got a dragon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. It looks like UA is just going to probably just all 5 of them, majority of their team at least, is going to be pushing this mid lane. We do the Pantheon. We're most likely be going down. The Renata R will go off, not being able to hit anything. It doesn't matter.
No.
Sorry.
No, this is a massacre.
Yeah, it's GG.
Get in there.
Well, it looks like game 1 will be going over for the side of UA. Like I mentioned before this game even started, I'm going to say it right now. What a slobber knocker.
What a slobber knocker.
Yeah, what a slobber knocker indeed. UA will be going up 1-0 in impressive fashion over UNA as we do go into this, as we will be going into a quick game number 2. What a game.
Yeah, that was quite the game to watch.
So now I'm wondering, right? Just hear me out. We saw the Pantheon Darius spot lane just now, right?
Yeah.
We saw the Victor top. We saw the Sejuani mid, right? What else do they have up their sleeve?
I think that if Dill doesn't break out the Hail of Bards for ADC, he's throwing, and he needs to bring it out now.
I think he should. I mean, he is a good Bard player, I will say, but I think that UA for this next match will probably go for a similar composition. I mean, don't stop what you can't what isn't working. If it's working, don't break it. So I think that we'll go for a similar composition unless they get banned out from it. I don't know if they will, if they won't. Only time will tell. But I'm curious to see what UNA will be able to do to try to somehow compete or not compete. Excuse me, combat this assault from UA. But while we wait for the second match to go ahead and get everything set it up, we are going to go to a quick intermission. But we will be back with you guys here momentarily.
welcome back to the main stage where we have a great game going on here of UA and versus UNA and League of Legends. Currently, UA is up, currently 1-0 on a UNA roster that lost this game and nearly before the 15-minute mark. Jaden, what are your thoughts on the series currently?
Yeah, I think it was a champ select diff, and it might honestly be the exact same way here. Sorry, we're coming back a little bit too late. We do already have the picks and bans from everybody. I did notice from the bans coming in from the UNA side, they did spell out "I'm sad," so we can definitely see the morality coming in for this UNA side. But speaking about UNA, the picks that they have, I was mentioning beforehand, they might have something up their sleeve, and well, I'll be damned. I think that they might. We do see that Mr. Big Thump will be picking the Seraphine in the top lane. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about Seraphine in general, but I guess we will see when we get in there. We do also have a Taric jungle. We do see that Tristana will be playing mid. We do see that I think that Mr. Rex Battler and Mr. Arthur, Mr. V will be swapping roles. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like they were placed in that order, so only I pray to God, I guess. You keep going.
The only with Bard being the ADC that Mr. Dill is bringing out, I think that he'll be using Halo Blades. I hope so. It'll be Halo Bards, and then we have a Blitzcrank as a support. And I just want to say that the only normal character on this roster is the Trist mid, and I don't even know if Tristana can be played mid anymore.
I mean, Blitzcrank support is still a thing, you know.
Not true. I guess that's the second normal character that we actually picked.
But they have. Looking at the side of UNA, they have like 4 supports picked right now, so don't really know how that's going to work out. It might be another champ select difference, but I guess only time will tell, like I said. But going over to look over for the side of UA, we do see that youngster Joey will be playing Jace in the top lane. We do see that Ogwa, I hope that that's how you say it. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Ogwa is going to be playing the Nautilus in the jungle. We're going to have Pike Crusader on the Riven in mid, and in this bot lane with Sacrifice Squid and AMT will be a Karthus Pike in this bot lane. So a little bit more of a, actual composition, if I do say so myself. Me personally have never seen a Nautilus jungle. I do think that that's an actual thing. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how exactly the build's going to go, if he's going to go tank, if he's going to go AP, excuse me. But I guess we will see when we get in there. About 10 seconds left, on the spectators' delays. We'll finally get into this game. But like I mentioned from round 1 going into round 2, I'm hoping and praying that this is a slobber knocker.
I've never actually seen a Karthus ADC either. Have you ever seen Karthus being played ADC?
I think I've seen it before. I mean, I definitely think that it's plausible. I mean, the Q by itself on Karthus, he's able to do. His basic attack doesn't really do all that much of damage. All of his damage really comes in for his Q. I consider his Q probably more of his basic attack than anything. But yeah, and looks like my assumption was true. It does look like Mr. Rex Battler will be playing the Taric jungle. No flash. He'll be playing with the Smite Ignite. But as we get into this game, 4 supports.
Man, I don't even know how to say anything about the Seraphine top. I'm still looking.
Hold on, don't forget that the Seraphine also did take TP, so keeping to the top lane roots, we do see double TP will be going in for the side of UNA, and it looks like looking at UA right now, they all are going to be pathing mid lane, and it looks like UNA will all be pathing bot lane. And it looks like we might have a level 1 fight going on.
Get the hook off.
Oh,
straight. Oh no, Gabe.
It looks like they will get the trade out kills here. 1-1 each. Pike will get the hook off. We do see Big Thumb will have to flash out onto it, but it looks like that might be it. Never mind, they might get the pick on the Karthus. The Halo Bards, baby. That's what we like to see. We do see the missed Q will be coming out. We do see the Karthus will get the pick off onto Blitzcrank with his passive. So keeping it 2-2, scoreline still pretty even. So is the gold difference. But yeah, it looks like everybody is pretty low. It looks like they're going to have some time to be able to reset, regroup before they are able to get to their jungle camps and they're able to do their thing, Uh-oh. What is that Pike doing? Okay.
I think he's just gaming.
What's he doing? Oh, what? Oh, get the Q. Get the Q, baby.
The flash had to come out. Oh, that was so close.
Not able to get anything. We do see the buffs will be live and active. We do see that the Blitzcrank will be helping out in the spot lane, helping out the Taric. I don't know if they might need the Bard, maybe not. No, but well, gave his half. Uh-oh.
Oh no. I hope that he can at least clear out this camp.
Smite the first camp. Oh no.
No.
He had to smite the first camp.
No.
Oh well. But better start, I will say, for the side of UNA, keeping it even, but they didn't have a level 1 fight in the beginning last time, and within the first 2 minutes beforehand, they were able to get 2 picks for the side of UA. That might be a similar thing. We do see that 2 will be going into this mid lane, getting the pick, maybe no, double flash will be going out. Oh, and this Nautilus is super low in this mid lane. Tristana will be able to get out barely with her life. But yeah, still 2-2, 2.5 minutes on the clock. We do see that this bot lane, again, UA is just constantly keeping this pressure on this bot lane, just keeping the side of UA, or UNA, excuse me, at their tower, not able to really get anywhere off of it. Things are kind of quiet right now. Zaniel, how do you feel about this right now? You know, 2-2. Do you think that UNA has a chance in this? Do you think that there's a chance that we might be able to do it?
Honestly, you know, I think that if anything got picked other than Taric freaking jungle, bro, we might have had something. But I don't think that with no jungle presence there, with the Taric pick, it'll be, I mean, nigh impossible for UNA to have you know, a solid chance here to do anything. The Nautilus's roaming potential, where he can just kind of go into a lane and get a hook, allows for a lot of power that the Taric cannot give the same to UNA side.
I agree, and it looks like the Nautilus might be setting up, might be able to try to go for a hook right here on this Tristana. Maybe not. He's going to Hex Flash over the wall. There it is, going in. The engage will happen. Will Arthur be able to get out with his life? Maybe not. No, he will not. But will the Riven die? No, she will not. Taric is going to go ahead, try to go in for the cleanup, but I don't know how he's going to deal in this 1v2 situation as a support character. Maybe he might be able to do something. Hold on a minute. He's putting in some damage. The Ignite will come off. The stun will go onto the Riven, but I don't think it will be enough. They're super low in the mid lane, but I don't think that was a good choice going into there in a 2v1 situation. Oh man, it was a good idea, but also a bad idea at the same time.
Yeah, he takes Taric.
You lose all the battles you don't take, so I'd rather him take the fight and try to get something off of it than not at all. Hex flashing over, I don't know why the Nautilus did that, but hey, power to him, I guess. I guess he was expecting somebody to be there. Nautilus is going to path top lane, maybe able to get something onto the Seraphine. No, it doesn't look he's going to engage just yet, as the Nautilus is super
And the Pike gets
low.
a hook off with a stun, maybe?
Oh, good hook.
Oh, good hook.
The
exhaust going on to the deal. Sorry.
You're good. Oh
no, do I run away?
They might be able to get the pick onto this Pike. Oh, big. The Pike is one. They need to take. He needs to turn on this Karthus. They need help. Oh no! Here he comes. He's coming back. Get out, Blitzcrank! Run! He's not going to get out. That's a double kill for the side of Karthus. And like I mentioned before, it's been about 3 minutes this time, so they added an extra minute onto the clock. But 5 kills since that first fight at the beginning, going over for the side of UA as they continue to build onto this gold lead difference. About 3K gold difference. Looking at the CS right now, CS is still pretty even, I guess you could say, besides the assists and deaths ratio between the two. We do see that mid lane is kind of being pressured a little bit more. Riven has a little bit more of a CS lead. Tristana, though, is still able to, you know, poke down this Riven whenever she goes for the CS that she wants, but it doesn't look like it matters. The minions are going to be starting to push this tower. Riven looks like she's going to be pathing bot side, and we do see that the Mountain Drag is up.
Yeah, and if I'm UA here, I'm definitely just going ahead and taking every objective that spawns on the board, especially since you know that you have a 5-kill lead. Obviously, they don't know the total gold count advantage, but just like last game, you just clear house. You know, the jungle's yours. You take everything you can get, and eventually running it down mid lane when they get strong enough is what their plan should be.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Looks like there will be a fight going into this top lane. Early flash going in. We do see the charm will go off for the Seraphine. That like it's going to do a lot. And it looks like Big Thumb in this 2v1 is not going to really be able to do a lot.
Oh, he gave up.
Poor Christopher. Well, I hate to say it, Chris, but you did pick Seraphine.
Very true.
I just I just hate Seraphine to begin with, so I do think that you know, he did it to himself. Had the right idea with the charm to possibly be able to get out, but that early flash did kind of stop him there in his tracks. Wasn't able to really get a lot out of it, and just kind of stopped in his tracks, like I said. In this bot lane, as we look on, continuing to keep this pressure up. We do see that the Riven is sitting in the bush right there. They might be able to go for a tower dive, possibly. Don't know. Never mind. Looks like the Riven's going to be going back over here toward Krug's side. Might be pathing back toward mid, or might be going for this dragon. We don't know. We do see that Tristana is pushed up a little bit. Riven might be able to go in for something, possibly. Don't know. No, Tristana will jump out. Oh, big hook. And it just looks like to me that UNA is just not really able to get any footing on this. I mean, like I mentioned before, they do have 4 supports on for their side, so I mean, not a lot of damage is coming out. They do have quite a bit of CC though, but the damage difference really isn't, or the damage difference is really showing. Pike going in, what a play!
Oh, and Dill's done here. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye, Dill.
And that right there just extending this gold lead to about a 5k gold lead right now for the side of UA. It's a 10-2 going in for the side of UA. We do see Scuttle Crab will be taken, and we do see another fight. Gex Rattler Bay will get the pick onto the Pike. We do see that the Tristana is there, maybe going in on this Nautilus now. A Nautilus hook will go off, and we do see that the Karthus there, Karthus wall will go up. Tristana needs to help this Taric if anything, or Taric's just gonna die. Yeah, Taric's just gonna die. Bye-bye.
Bye, Taric.
Yeah, bye-bye, Taric.
So the trade turned out to be not really worth it. They did get the shutdown bounty, but I think Gabe for some reason had a bounty on him. I guess from getting that kill and having that that bounty on him.
Maybe so. I have no idea. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just looking at these stat lines right now. I mean, it looks pretty even. We do see like a 20 difference in CS going in for this top side, going in for the Jace. Jungle is still looking pretty even as in terms of CS, but it looks like overall UA does have the CS lead total overall, and it looks like just across the entire board, UA is just dominating this entire game too.
Yeah, I mean, in no lane right now can UNA even step up to be able to have a footing on lane, and they've been kind of having to just camp tower this whole time if they don't want to feed. Flash coming out here in mid lane with Riven. Wow, I don't even know what just happened there, but the Riven obviously has some mechanical skill and is able to animation cancel some stuff there and secure the kill.
Yeah, I think she messed up her flash right there. It looked like that to me, but they were able to combo that with Karthus R, and Karthus will get another pick. This Karthus is getting pretty fed, getting pretty fat, if I do say so myself, in this bot lane. And I mean, like you said, UNA is just in any of these lanes not able to really do anything. Even Big Thumb sitting in tower, under tower right now, just getting pressured by this Jace and getting tower dove on, and the Jace will get the pick. Taric will be going in. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do all that much, but Jace is in the back line. He might be able to do
Jace
something.
Wins this.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. Wait, hold on, Gabe? Oh, good try. So 2 picks going on for the side of UA as Jace will pick up the double kill there. We do see that Riven will pick up the Prowler's Claw in mid lane. So first item, I believe, going in for Riven. We do see the Jace will pick up the Eclipse. So more of a lethality build coming out for the Jace here, I believe. Nautilus will be going in, popping the QR combo. Not able to get a lot. Tristana having that mobility with her W, able to just get out in the instant. Oh, what a... Oh, okay, Arthur. The reaction time of a god.
I think they're coming back for another tower dive here. Yep, there it is.
Hey, oh, okay, so Pike will miss his R. There will be tower shots hitting. They are super low. Maybe, oh, the Seraphine is coming in from top lane. She might be able to get these picks here. Good charm right there, getting the pick right there onto the Nautilus. Is they going to be able to get the Pike? Maybe not. The Riven is there. Flash going in for Seraphine. Not able to do a lot. Kind of a useless flash in my opinion. Might be able to get out. Maybe not. She will not. Riven will get the pick, but the trade will go off. Kami Senpai will get the pick onto the Riven there. But not a lot can be going on for a pick coming in from Blitzcrank, especially as a support player, a support character going doing something like that. The Tristana needs to get some picks here. She's really the only source of damage. I guess you could consider Seraphine if she's going AP. Is another damage outsource. Maybe Bard is able to do something, but right now their main source of damage is definitely this Tristana in the mid lane. We do see the Bard R will try to go off in the bot lane, not able to get anything as we reset back here to neutral, it looks like.
Poor Dill, I knew he wanted that ult so bad too.
Can't get them all.
Oh, and the hook came up.
Oh,
run away.
No, he might. There's two there. Oh, the Pike is
No,
right behind though. They don't need to pick that fight. No, sir, they do not. But yeah, this is still. I mean, UNA is still able to get the picks, but it looks like to me it's like every single time UA gets it's 3 picks to UA to the 1 pick from UNA. You see what I'm saying? Karthus R will be going off. It's pretty big. They will be able to possibly get the pick on the Riven here. Yes, it's another pick going in for Mr. Call Me Senpai right there. Pike will be going in with a big R right there, getting 1, getting 2. Right there, Tristana will be going in on this Pike. He still has R up. He needs to be careful, though. All 3 of them from the side of UNA are pushing him. He needs to get out as fast as possible. Oh, what a slow Seraphine. Still able to get out with the E there.
I was surprised to not see the Pike use his final cast of his R to be able to hop over the wall. Or use it for dodging.
Well, they still chased it for way too long, and because of that, Tristana will get picked there. Another pick going in for this Nautilus is a 20-6 scoreline right now, about a 11k gold difference. And I just not realized the first Drake has still not been taken yet. Jace will be going in for this Rift Herald. Doesn't look to be contested at all. He's probably going to get the Scuttle Crab in the top lane as well. But yeah, they're continuing to keep this gold lead, continuing to just keep on this pressure. 11k gold difference now as this continues to just keep going minute by minute. The continuation of this lead just looks unstoppable at this point.
And it seems like the UA and UNA are both pathing towards the Drake here. We may have a fight coming up. If I was UNA, though, I wouldn't even try to fight at Dragon Pit, especially if you know that all their team's going to be there. With Rift Herald going down here in mid lane, you need to rotate mid to somehow try to hold the tower. Or at least minimize the damage that Rift Herald can do.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna have to make it. They're gonna have to make a choice here. Doesn't look like it's a good choice though, as they're just sitting here in their bot side jungle. We do see the Pike will get another pick onto the Blitzcrank. That's just more and more gold coming in. Pike getting the double kill there. Not able to get his R off though to get the additional gold though. Oh, getting 2 right there from the Bard ult. Nautilus will get the Q. Big charm coming in. They might be able to get 1 here. They will. We do see that the Bard will get the pick onto the Nautilus, but I believe that it's a 3v4 situation, 2v4, excuse me, 1v4 now. They just need to get out. This mid lane is continuing to be pressured, and we see UA's their game plan here. You know, they're pressuring this mid lane the exact same way that they did last time. They saw where they had the lead. They were able to push through it and able to do something with it, getting some damage off onto this mid tower and just backing off, continuing to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, UA should just kind of take a chill pill back and buy your items. Go to the Mountain Drake if you want, or I mean, honestly, you could play ARAM for the next 5 minutes and it'd probably be over. If you're UA here with such a massive lead in gold, I think that's what 13,000. That would be what 2 items, I believe.
Just 2. That's like 3 or 4. Each item, I believe, is like roughly around like 3k gold.
I understand.
Something like that. I don't know. Like I said, we don't know all that much about this game. We're trying our damnedest, so.
So they could just play ARAM here in the mid lane and probably just duke it out another team fight and be able to push inhib and then make a push for the base or the Nexus.
I mean, and looking at those items there, we do see that Youngster Joey does have 2 full items and about 2.5 items going, looks like, for an armor pin item. Just continuing to keep it, not being able to get killed there. We do see the hook will go off, not able to get the pick though. What a stun coming in from Pike. Wait, the Bardar?
Don't! Can Dill get it? No, he went over Dill!
Jason there. Oh, big pick. I don't think it's going to matter. I think that they went in way too far to be able to get that single pick, and now UA is just going to collapse onto them and probably get all 5 for the side of UNA here. Yeah, there's 3 down for the side of UNA. All that's left is this Tark and the Seraphine in the top lane. Flash will be going out from Seraphine as UA just continues to push her in this bot lane. Wait, I just now realized that this Nautilus has Magi.
AP naughty.
I mean, hey, power to him. But yeah, like I said before, this just looks like a complete overpower coming in for the side of UA, just continuing to team push all these individual towers, just allowing them to have as much space on this map, and making UA not have any map control at all. With this bot lane and this mid lane tower gone, or mid lane towers gone, they have no control of their jungle now on this bot side. So now this Tark is not going to be able to farm this jungle camps. They're going to be able to just go in for free, get the camps that they want. Big hook going in for this Nautilus jump. W will be going off from the Tristana, but before I can even finish my sentence, she's just gone like that. Tower will be gone now, and like I said, they're pushing this inhibitor. They're pushing their base. UNA is super low. Big hook right there under tower. They will get the trade off under the Riven, but 3 picks going on for UA. 4 down, for the side of UNA, and they can just, like you mentioned before, they can just ARAM at this point. They can continue to push bot lane, taunting in the mid.
No, don't do it to him like that, man. Oh, that Pyke is so toxic.
That was pretty funny. I will say that much.
Go get him next time, Gabe.
Yeah, we'll get him next time, Chief.
I'm still surprised that UA hasn't gone for any objectives here with the Dragon. I guess they just honestly probably don't need it.
Yeah, they don't need it. They're almost at a 20k gold difference right now. I will say, UNA, props. Y'all lasted for over 15 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, y'all were able to do that at the very least, unlike the first game. But hey, you know, they're able to at least get double-digit kills this time, running 4 supports. Maybe this is just what they need to do for the rest of the tournament, you know?
The new meta. We just don't know it yet.
We just don't know it for sure.
It seems like UA's probably grouping up here in the mid lane. Oh no, the Pyke might get picked here though. That'll be a detriment to them, but I think it'll just be a, what would you call it? Delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, pretty much. Nautilus R will be going off, getting both of them. Big charm coming in from Mr. Big Thump. We do see the Riven will be going in, will be picked though. That is 2 down for the side of UA, but an instant 2 down for the side of UNA. Tarek will get the pick onto the Nautilus though. It's a 3v2, 2v2 right now. And yeah, like I said, they just have way too much of a gold difference. They're able to get the picks. They're able to keep it to a 2v2, but look at how low this Blitzcrank is. The Seraphine sitting at this mid lane tower, not able to really do a lot. This Blitzcrank is going to have to back or he's going to get picked. He might actually need to watch out. This Jace is pathing toward him. Oh, is he able to get out? Oh,
he got out. If I was the Karthus and Jace there, I would have 1,000,000% have gone mid and just attempted to push the mid lane in, because I don't think that Big Thump would have been able to do anything with them too. But now we're finally having the Dragon being taken, probably a back coming in from Jace. Are they just going to take all the towers, I'm assuming, and then push for mid?
I guess so. They're just making sure that UNA has no pressure at all. The Pyke will get the pick. What a play right there. Big hook and R coming in from this Blitzcrank, getting the trade onto the Pyke. But I mean, like I said, if all 5 of UNA group up and find somebody from UA that's, you know, out of position or something, this Pyke has been in the example twice now, and they're able to get the pick. But UA, with the way that they've been playing their team coordination and things like that, they're just able to collapse onto the side of UNA, and they're able to get a easy, like, total team wipe and just able to push these towers. And I guess that is exactly what they're doing. They're just going to try to take care of every single tower.
Chased. Tari's getting chased. Oh no, Gabe. Oh, yeah. Poor Gabe.
Yep, Gex Rattler down. Oh well.
Oh. You see a failed surrender vote going off for UNA here.
Wait, no, that was a failed. No, that was UA.
Oh, that was UA.
Oh, I mean, and like I said before, oh, good double play right there coming, double kill right there coming in from the Seraphine. But I mean, like we mentioned before, and how low that they are right now, they're continuing to, they got the 2 picks, but now their topside turret's gone. Now they're onto the inhib. they're just going to have to turtle at this point. They're not able to do anything. Jace is going to go into this 2v2 situation, 3v2, excuse me, flashing out, realizing this is way too much for him. Bard will hit the R onto the Jace maybe, or to the Nautilus, excuse me. Root will go off onto the Nautilus, but he might still be able to get out. Still had flash. He had the flash in the back pocket. Oh, hold on. You saw the Bard TP. You saw the Bard. You saw the Bard tunnel. Yes!
Yes! And they're actually collapsing here and winning this team fight. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Was that a win for the side of UNA? Was that a team fight win for the side of UNA? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold up. If UNA can react correctly here and pick up some kind of bounty board, whether that be like the Rift Herald, or I guess it's not Rift Herald anymore. It's Baron, right? Is Baron up?
Yeah, it's past 20 minutes.
Okay. I think that's the only objective bounty that they have, or a tower. And if they could get a tower, that's 250 gold their way. They desperately need something to give them fuel to get back in this game.
I think that the way that UNA could possibly be able to do this, if you look at the score line or the stat lines right now for each of the players, their main source of damage right now is the Seraphine. And speaking of Seraphine, getting dove right there, ROV with an amazing pick right there onto the Riven, able to take her off of the Seraphine. But like I was saying before, Seraphine right now is their main source of damage, 7, 6, and 11 right now, having 2 full items and almost onto the third. They're just going to have to bunker around the Seraphine if they're going to want anything. But like I've said before, I hate Seraphine. Seraphine's kind of more of a burst. She has the charm. The charm is really, really good, able to do some things in the fight, but it doesn't matter. Pyke will go in, get the root off, get the pick onto the Seraphine, trying to go for Mr. Gingerbread right there, not able to get it, but the Nautilus is there to get the pick. That is 2, 3 down for the side of UNA. Make that 4 down for the side of UNA. And all that's left is this Taric in mid lane. Never mind.
Bye-bye.
Never mind. But yeah, it looks like your prediction is true. It looks like they're going to be going for each and every single one of these towers and these inhibs. Top inhib will be taken down here. That's going to be super minions going to this top lane, going to be spawning in for this red side. And I mean, like I said before, I think this just might be delaying the inevitable. I will say that UNA have been able to pick up some gold to be able to close down this deficit, but now 2 inhibitors down. That is mid turret and inhib down. That's 2 inhibs down for the side of UNA. 2 sets of super minions spawning in this top lane and in this mid lane. Like I said before, they're just gonna have to turtle at this point probably.
Yeah, they're kind of forced to turtle because if they don't, the super minions are just gonna push towards the tower. They're going to have to keep somebody at base, especially if the Jace or Karthus decides to backdoor their base. And it seems like they're defending here with Jace trying to go in the bot lane to see what they can do, and gets picked off immediately by 4 people on the UNA side.
Yeah, that's a big collapse, and that's a big 1k gold going in for the pocket of this Tristana. Might be able to start getting some items off of this, maybe able to start getting in this damage. We have seen her be able to burst all these, be able to burst down these single targets like we did the one time with the Riven, but I don't know at this point, with how far ahead that UA is, if they're able to do anything. We do see a little one-on-one, make that a 2v1, excuse me, as the Pyke will be going in as well as the Nautilus. It's a 3v1, and it looks like the Taric will be taken down by the Riven.
And the Pyke is going. He doesn't care. Both of them are going straight for the Seraphine, getting the kill with his another cast of his ult. His ult's still up. He's looking for Dill here in the mid lane. If he can get that Bard, a triple kill will be awful to hear. Oh, wow, what the heck was that? He teleported.
It looks like the Blitzcrank got the hook onto him, and it kind of had a little funky interaction there. That's 4 down for the side of UNA. The 24 to 48, 28 to 48 on the stat line. About a 20k gold difference still, keeping it up. They're now pressuring the Nexus turrets, getting 1 down just like that in an instant. Riven will be going in onto the Tristana, and Tristana will just be blown up, taken away in an instant with the hex flash.
4K.
Bye-bye. And with that, in explosive fashion, for the first game of the main stage tournament here for the League of Legends bracket, we will have UA taking the victory over UNA 2-0 in dominant fashion. Oh, what a game.
Well, had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, I like to see. I liked seeing Dill's Bard. I think that was my highlight of my life right now.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. But I think it was still a great game overall. I think we had a better second game than we did a first than that first game. Even though they had double the amount of kills, still at least UNA got more than 8 kills this time. You know, at least they were able to get some stuff onto the board. They were able to at least win some team fights here and there. But in the end, UA was just able to just stat check them in the end. Like you said, the Pike was just going in over and over and over again, just because he knew that he was able to go in, get the picks, and not be hindered at all because he had his team behind him, or he just had enough damage in his artillery or in his utility to be able to just get in and get out.
Uh, to further talk about main stage real quick, I wanted to bring to everybody's attention of what main stage is and what we have planned over the next 6 weeks. Main stage is an invitational tournament that we are hosting here with 4 colleges only at Alabama. Colleges like JSU, Auburn, Alabama, us, USA, UAB, Calhoun Community College, and UAB are participating. We have a Rocket League tournament, a Valorant tournament, and a League of Legends tournament that is going on, like I said, for 6 weeks. So make sure to keep yourself updated on our Twitch channel to watch some of these games. In week 1 for Group A on Rocket League, we have UNA and JSU. Group B will be Bama versus USA. For Valorant, it will be UNA versus JSU, Group A. Group B will be Alabama and USA. And we just got done with this League of Legends game for week 1. So keep yourselves updated on our social media platforms and follow our Twitch and keep some notifications on so you can keep yourself updated and be back here soon, or be back here for the next stream to watch some high-level esports.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw that today, at least coming in from the UA side, at least. I mean, they were able to just completely dominate it. I mean, I'm here from UNA, you know, I hate to bash them, but I mean, I'm going to be unbiased as much as possible. And, you know, UNA just came, or UA, excuse me, came in dominant fashion and were able to just pop off and get an easy, in my opinion, 2-0 win over UNA. But besides that, like Zane was saying, yes, main stage will be happening over these next, the course of these next 6 weeks. And I believe our next scheduled time for stream and matches will be on Wednesday, and it will be for Valorant. So make sure to tune in there. But I guess until then, I am Thimble, and Zane, if you'd like to.
And I'm Zane, or Tiger.
Yep, and until next time, we will see you guys. Take care.